it's Simone Love coming at you with another video, and on today's video we are going to be going over my weight loss update. Now, I know you guys are probably looking like, girl, what weight loss update? Where have you lost weight? I'm going to actually be doing my makeup while I do this video because I'm supposed to be getting on the road. I am going to see my family for Christmas. I'm applying my Flawless Face Primer all over. I do a little by little and then I apply if it still feels dry in certain areas. So yeah, we are going to go over my weight loss update and pretty much what I've realized when it has come to my weight loss journey. My wig is not on all the way, guys, so don't come for me in my comments. Yeah, so pretty much with my weight loss, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been as consistent as I said that I wanted to. I don't know if it's because I'm just not motivated to losing weight or if I get discouraged or what have you. However, I did make a doctor's appointment. I went to my doctor because of the fact that I felt that it was getting to the point where every single time I went to the doctor, I mean, like every time I ate something, it was getting to the point where I would honestly get like sad, like that I was eating, and I've never been like that. I'm going in with my Maybelline New York 24-hour foundation. It's supposed to be matte. Once I go over that, I like to add my matte and poreless foundation. This is also by Maybelline. This is the Fit Me, and I'm in the color 330 in the matte poreless, and I'm in the color 320 in the 24-hour, even though I could have done the 330 in this one as well. However, they were kind of out of this one, so I go on top with this because of the fact that I feel that with the 24-hour it still shows your pores some, and obviously I don't want that. So yeah, I went to the doctor because I just felt that it was getting to the point where I would always talk about like how I couldn't lose weight. I would go to the gym, I wouldn't see any results. I was just eating. It felt like I couldn't keep anything out of my mouth, and I've never been like that before, and I didn't know if it was because I was like so far gone with my weight and letting it get to the point where it is now that I just couldn't control it. I was like, I don't even know. I didn't know if it was just the simple fact that I couldn't keep anything out of my mouth. I didn't know if it was my hormones. I didn't know what it was, honestly, but I was just getting very discouraged. Like every time I went to the gym, every time I would eat something, and like I said, like I've never been this way before, to where I get pretty much like sad to like eat food. Like that's not me under any circumstance, and it didn't matter what food I was eating. It could have been a salad. I was gonna get sad because I felt like I was letting myself go, like I shouldn't be putting anything in my mouth, and that's not the way for anybody to think. So like I said, I took it upon myself to go to my primary doctor.
Why is this looking like this right now? Let me try to smooth this out with I don't know what's going on. We're gonna fix this up. Don't worry, y'all.
Yeah, so I had to turn down my brightness down because I'm sitting here looking like, why do I look so damn orange? And I know for a fact that I'm sitting here looking into my mirror and it doesn't look like that. So I went ahead and fixed that up real quick. But yeah, so I went ahead and I went to the doctor, and I was just telling her like everything, like, look, I don't know how to keep stuff out of my mouth right now. It's just very hard for me. I don't know what to do. It feels like no matter what I do, no matter how many times I go to the gym, it just does not work for me. And you know what I used to be a while back. So what is it that what is it that I'm doing wrong? Because I'm not seeing any results. Like, is there something that I need to be taking? What's going on? So she looked back into my history and she looked at my previous weight and where I was before when I first started going to her. When I first moved out here, excuse me, I'm trying to do my eyebrows. When I first came out here in 2015, sorry. And she was honestly like really shocked at the fact that I had gained like 20 pounds since the last time I saw her, which was, it was crazy. Like how, like when she first, like when the nurse took me to get weighed, I already knew that the scale, I didn't want to see that number or to even hear the number. But I had gained like an additional 5 pounds. But from the time that I had saw her, and I saw her maybe in September, I believe, is when I saw her, and I had gained an additional 20 pounds from that time. And she was like stuck. She was like, oh no. She's like, yeah. She's like, clearly, she's like, there's an issue here. She's like, when was the last time you did paperwork? And I had got paperwork done in October. I mean, not paperwork, blood work done in October. So she was just like, why the hell are you gaining like so much weight? Like, are you under stress? And she knew like I was still on the fluoxetine. However, I told her that I only take it ever so often. However, I was taking it very serious for like the past 2 months when I first got on it. And come to find out, fluoxetine is kind of like known to, you know, make people gain weight for whatever reason. I really don't remember. That all is, you know, all that gibberish that I don't be knowing what the hell she was talking about. But I was pretty much like, so you put me on an antidepressant that you knew was gonna make me fat, homegirl. What was that about? So she took it upon herself to go back into her system, and we thought about a different, my eyebrow. She looked into a different antidepressant for me to get on, and it is called Wellbutrin. Now, Wellbutrin, I could have sworn I heard that before. Like, I could have sworn it was for like people who had seizures or something, but I could be mistaken or whatever. Yeah, she ended up putting me on that or whatever. She told me, you know, she wanted me to count my calories. I mean, not my calories. She wanted me to count my carbs because she knows that I'm used to eating carbs. I love carbs. I love bread. Anybody who knows me knows, like, I love me some bread, honey. And it wasn't that she wanted me to stop eating bread, because I've always ate bread. I love chips and stuff like that. Even when I was smaller, it was just the intake that I had. So pretty much what she wanted for me to do is she wanted for me to stop eating so much of it right now. And I'm not even going to say right now. Pretty much period, if I'm looking to see results for my weight loss, because I never used to eat a whole bunch of sweets and stuff like that, but it's pretty much gotten to the point where I crave sweets and different, you know, cupcakes, cookies, stuff like that I never really used to consume. I've done my eyebrows like horrible today. And she pretty much said, like, look, if you really want to see some results, we gonna have to lower it down some. So she pretty much lowered my intake of carbohydrates to, she said, between 80 and 150. She ended up looking up how much I ended up eating at my job's Christmas party with one of my meals alone for that one day because I hadn't really ate that day. And once she put it in the, you know, nutrition facts, I think I had consumed, like, my one meal was like, I don't know, it was like 40 carbs already, like 40 grams of carbs already. And that was just for the sandwich I had alone. That didn't even, you know, go according to the pasta that I had also, which is additional carbs, to where if I'm only supposed to be consuming 80 to 150 carbs, and that one meal or that one sandwich was already 40, it's pretty much like I would only be able to eat one meal a day with the rate that I was going with my carbs. Sorry guys if I'm not talking, like, or if it seems like I'm talking everywhere, because I really do not know how to do my eyebrows and talk at the same time, which is like crazy. So yeah, if I'm only supposed to eat once a day, technically, with how many carbs has shown to be inside of the stuff that I was eating, it's kind of like by the time I end up eating my second meal, because I'm hungry again, you know, I'm gaining additional weight. Then also she said with me going to the gym, she said even look into my protein that I'm intaking, because the protein, like certain protein shakes, have so many carbs in them, so where when you finally go to the gym, and this is stuff that I didn't know, like I was just doing what I'm used to doing when it comes to my weight loss and stuff, or me going to the gym. I didn't really change anything because, oh, I know how to lose weight, I did it before, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, no, like you have to change that mindset. Like the way that you were able to eat at one point is totally different when you're looking to lose a significant amount of weight. And I thought these were scented. These are makeup wipes. I'm trying to get them off my hands and my nails before I start doing other stuff. I don't want to get them on my clothes. And it's like, you have to change that mindset. For what worked before is gonna work now, because it's a whole new day, sweetheart. And that's something that I've been trying to apply to life in general. It's like, what worked yesterday ain't gonna work today. Like, you can't keep applying the same things to happen the exact same way each time. Like, clearly I'm 100 pounds heavier, so everything that I did once upon a time is not going to be the same when I was 100 pounds lighter. So I need to get that out of my mindset. I'm going in with my makeup palette. I'm going in with my makeup palette that y'all always see me use. I'm always doing a neutral look because I just feel that that matches me best, and that's what I like. So that's what we gonna do, honey. Plus, I gotta hurry up. Like I said, the sun is already going down, so I'm gonna be driving while it's dark outside, and I really don't like doing that. So yeah, she said once you go to the gym and you finally, you know, start working out and you feel like your weight is just constant and you're not losing anything, and you know that you're taking your vitamins, you're eating right, you're going to the gym, you're having your protein shakes, but a lot of those protein shakes have a lot of carbs in them, so you're not doing anything but burning the carbs off first, and you're not really losing, like you're not burning the fat off. And that's why you stay hungry, because carbs is just, it's really airy. Like we all know, like if you're a bread eater, like how I am, like I'm gonna tell y'all, I love me some bread, honey. When you're eating these things, it's gonna feel like you're still hungry. No matter how many things of bread you eat, how many rolls you eat, you still gonna feel hungry. No matter how many chips you eat, you still gonna feel hungry. It's literally like air. It's yeast, and it's like I said, it's just delicious air. I'm going in with my L'Oreal Makeup Designer palette in this color here again, so that I can darken up my crease some. So yeah, I didn't really realize that until she literally until she explained it to me in that aspect, because I thought I was doing okay with what I was eating because that's what I'm used to eating. And like she said, look, I understand like you used to eating a certain way even when you was working out before, because before I was doing a lot of weight training too, which is why my legs and stuff still look good. But it was like I was bulking up. You know what I mean? Like that's, you know, a lot of people who do protein, they're looking to, you know, still keep some weight, but they're looking to just bulk it up and make muscle. I'm not looking to bulk up any damn thing. I'm looking to cut all of that out, honey. Like, I don't have time to be bulking up a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I need to get it all off. I need to just suck, like, it all needs to just be gone. So pretty much, like I said, what she explained to me is that I need to make better choices when it comes to how much I'm eating. And that's something that I already knew. Like a lot of people feel that when you go to, you know, when you're on diets and stuff like that, like you have to be super duper strict when it comes to it. And the way that she explained it to me was, it was very similar to the keto diet. And I'm not looking to be on no keto diet at all. That's not what I'm wanting to do. She doesn't want for me to be super strict to the point where all I can eat is protein, because she wants me to lower my carbs and raise my protein and my protein intake. Not necessarily with protein shakes, but she wants for me to, you know, just eat more foods that are higher in protein that'll keep me full, compared to carbohydrates, which will have me full for that time, like for the time being, and then I go right back to being hungry. So I told her, like, I'm not, like I said, like with the whole like just only eating protein and stuff like that, like that's just not me. Like I don't, and it's not that I don't like meat. I can eat meat all I want to, like especially if I have like some chicken or something. Your girl loves some chicken. What black person don't? It's like I like other things. Like I love pastas and stuff like that. So I mean, of course she's like, you can still eat it, but just keep in mind of how much you're intaking. So if I decide to eat me some chicken parmesan today, which has pasta in it, if I'm looking to eat that today, right now, I might not be able to eat, you know, a different carb meal later on today, because of the fact that I already pretty much ate all of my carb intake already for the day. So how has that been going for me? I'm going in with my Profusion face, and I'm going in with my highlighter, because your girl always got to put highlighter under her brow, on her brow bone, because it just gives you a little pop. You don't have to do too much with it, just enough to give it a little shimmer. How have I been doing with that? I mean, I've been doing okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's still very hard, but I feel that it's easier for me to count my carbs and, like I said, watch what I eat and know that I can still eat a lot of the things that I like, compared to me having to 100% like shut stuff out of my diet, which I never was gonna do anyway, because that's one thing my dad used to tell me too, back when I was working out and stuff. Is like, you can still eat what you want to, you just need to learn how to get more active and like not eat so much of it. And that is literally the truth to working out. It's like, you don't have to go cold turkey when you do this. You just need to set a limit for yourself and eat because you need to, not because, eat because you have to, not because you just want to eat. Like, you're supposed to technically just eat for the nourishment of your body. I feel like I'm gonna add some more highlighter in the middle of my thing because I just like highlighter. You're supposed to eat for the nourishment of your body, not because something tastes good. And I love salads and stuff like that, so that's definitely not a problem for me. Like I said, my issue and my problem is that once I eat it and it tastes good, I just be like wanting more and I don't work out. So that's where we lack. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer so that I can put a little warmth and a little glow to this face, honey. So yeah, the Wellbutrin that she put me on is supposed to obviously, one, help with anxiety and depression, because again, I told her that I only take it when I really feel like I need to. So this is supposed to like help with people who suffer from cravings, mainly like people who smoke cigarettes and stuff like that. It literally says it right on the pack too, like right on the bottle too. So it's supposed to like keep you, like it's known to like people to like lose weight and stuff. So I said, okay, we can go ahead and give it a try and see what happens. And then of course, like if that doesn't work, then we could try something else. So far so good. I can't really I don't want to say that it doesn't work, because I've only been taking it for about a week, not even a week, because I got these on Tuesday. So I don't want to say that I have not been eating as much, because I've simply just been counting my calories and counting my carbs and stuff like she recommended. I used to calorie count and stuff and look at nutrition facts a lot, but like I say, once you get into, you know, this zone of pretty much not doing that, and you're comfortable with eating whatever it is that you want to put in your mouth, you honestly don't care about all of that. So I've simply just been, like I said, like calorie counting and stuff like that, and getting back on track of just eating healthy in general. Like she said, paying attention to what is in the foods that I'm eating and things like that. So we'll see where that takes me, and if I feel that I'm just long gone, honey, like just long gone. I am looking forward to losing weight though. As I said in my previous video, my New Year's resolutions video, which you guys should go check out, that will definitely be here at the end of the video or in the description box, so that you guys can just go ahead and click right on it as soon as this video is over, where I talk about my, you know, my New Year's resolutions and my goals and stuff. And one of my main goals was indeed for me to hit that mark of losing weight. I've been doing everything else that I put my mind to, except for losing weight. And to be honest, like, it's really not that hard. It's all about mind over matter. And sometimes I sit and think, like, am I not motivated to losing weight right now, because it hasn't like hit me that I really need to. Like, you know how people start to get their lives in order because something like dramatic or drastic has happened? to them, to where it's kind of like forcing them to get their life in order. That has not happened to me when it has come to my weight at all. Like, I don't have high blood pressure. I've never like dealt with any health problems or anything like that. The one thing that I can say, like I said, when it came to like my shoulder hurting and stuff like that, when I realized that my back was just getting out of control, when it came to like how I was having like pains and stuff like that, and I ended up realizing that, ooh, do I really have a hair on my face or something? Because my face really itches. Like, I just have hair all over my face by my nose. Anyway, yeah, I realized that that pain ended up going all the way over to the other side of my body. I mean, to the other side of my back, when it wasn't like that before. So that told me that, hey girl, that really, and I even told my doctor, like, that don't have nothing to do with your anxiety. That all has to do with you and your weight and what you're doing right now, and you ain't doing nothing to help it under any circumstances. So you need to get it together, or else it's gonna be something that you really cannot fix. And I just don't want no back problems. I don't want no problems, period, at such a young age. Like, I'm only 23. I'll be 24 in April on the 1st to be exact, which I have a Q&A coming up. I've had people actually inbox me different questions and stuff like that that they would want to know, or that they don't know about me, whether or not it's personal information or why I wanted to start YouTube. Like, a lot of people want to know why I wanted to do YouTube and this, that, and the third. And like I said, that'll be a different video for a different time. I might go ahead and get it out of the way today once I get to my location. But yeah, so I like to put it down here some because my wig is gonna come like a little bit lower than that. So yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just, I don't want to get to the point where I can't like turn it back, you know, because I waited too long to like get my life together and get my health in order. So I can't, it's like I said, it's not the fact that I can't walk or nothing, because obviously I can still do stuff. That's not the issue or the problem. I don't like that highlighter. Like, I mean, the contour is good on that palette, but the highlighter sucks, which is why I mainly use this one, because look at that. Like, what? Like, you can clearly see that there. Anyway, there's a little like too much over here. Dull that down some. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, it's not to the point where I can't like walk and stuff like that, but I can feel the difference. My legs are tired all the time. Like, when I'm walking and stuff, like, I just get so tired fast. Like, I feel like I'm never rested, and I've never felt like that. Like, I'm tired all the time. Like, when I go to sleep and I wake up, I can be asleep for like 12 hours, and I kid you not, I'll wake up and my legs, like, they just feel like, I feel like an old lady. Like, you know how old ladies get out the bed and they gotta move both legs at the same time, and like, ugh, that's how I feel. And I shouldn't be feeling like that at such a young age at all. Like, none. There. So yeah, we gonna get it together, girl. We are gonna get it together. And again, like I said in my previous video, I am not under any circumstances saying, oh, wait until New Year's to do what it is you got to do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, if, ooh, I put too much on right there too. Get out of control with the highlight, baby. If you feel that you need a time frame to start getting stuff in order and you know, you're going into a new year. I don't feel like New Year's resolutions, like people talk so much stuff about new year, new me. I'm under any circumstance saying that I'm finna start changing up the way that I do stuff. I'm gonna still be the same person. I'm gonna keep doing the same things that I've been doing. I'm not finna change up nothing. I'm just giving myself a starting point to say, like, look, you've had all 2018 to get it together and you didn't. So this is a brand new year. This is like your starting point, like ready, set, go. I'm not changing anything about me because I'm going to remain the same. But what I do want to do is I want to get back healthy. Like I said, I want to travel more. I want to, you know, engage in my business a lot more. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. And I could have been started it in 2018. But like I said, this is like my ready, set, go mark. Like this is the starting line, and the finish line to me is the end of 2019. And that's how I'm going to go into my new year. I don't know about y'all. I'm pretty much putting glue on my eyelashes so that I can go ahead and put them on. I like to put my lash glue on at the same time for both lashes. By the time I'm done putting the glue on the second lash, I can go ahead and put the first one on, because you want it to get a little tacky when you're putting on your glue, as I stated before. I don't even remember the words. Y'all like my shirt, y'all?